We all use smartphones in our daily lives, which we technically store our personal information, such as images and videos, as well as emails, documents, texts, and music. A study from 2020 estimated that the average person generates about 2.5 GB of data per day, while another study from 2021 suggests that the amount of data generated per day per person could be as high as 5 GB or even more. Now, in the example that I stated right now, we're only talking about a single person generating data. What if we are working on a scale of billions of persons generating data each day? It all starts with the amount of data we have generated since the beginning of the digital age. This is because of the presence of computers, the internet, and technology capable of capturing data from the world we are living in. The term big data refers to extremely large and complex sets of data and our ability to use these data to our advantage and manage them. What is important is how organizations and businesses use this data, because analyzing it can give businesses valuable insights. Big data is described by 5 characteristics: volume, velocity, variety, veracity, and value. Let's start by explaining these terms. Volume refers to the large amount of data that needs to be analyzed and processed. In a nutshell, volume refers to the amount of data that's produced. Big data sets are often measured in terabytes, petabytes, or even exabytes. For example, in 2016, the total amount of data is estimated to be 6.2 exabytes, and this number increased in 2020, which exceeded 40,000 exabytes. Next, we have velocity, which refers to the high speed of accumulation of data. That refers to the rate at which new data is generated and the speed at which it's processed. High velocity data is generated quickly and in large quantities, making it difficult to process and analyze in real time using traditional methods. That is why we have analysis tools like MongoDB, Hadoop, and Spark can help in processing big data. Variety means the different types data can have. It can be structured, semi-structured, and unstructured. Structured data is data that is well organized and can be easy to analyze by machines or humans. This data has a fixed format and follows a rigid schema. It is represented with rows and columns, just like an Excel sheet. These types of data are stored inside relational databases, such as SQL database, which will ease the query process. Semi-structured is where data is flexible. It is considered to have some structure in it, but it's not defined by a schema, like a JSON file or an XML file. So this type of data contains both structured form of data and unstructured form. For example, tweets, which has structured data like the hashtags, and unstructured data like the text written. Unstructured data refers to the data that does not have a predefined data model or fixed schema. This type of data is not suitable for processing and analysis using traditional relational databases or structured query languages like SQL. These data can be images, videos, audios, PDFs, and GPS coordinates. Although these data are hard to process using structured query languages, they are data that are growing exponentially and requires technologies to be able to handle them. For example, NLP or natural processing language. Veracity refers to the assurance of quality or credibility of the collected data. So before the data goes to the processing part, knowing that this data is safe to use and is trusted is a crucial step to do before processing data. And value is the usefulness of the gathered data for your business, and you need to know if it is useful. By using the processing method, you will be able to gather insights and information about your data. Now that we know the characteristics of big data, how do we process it? Well, we use frameworks like Cassandra, Hadoop, NoSQL, and Spark. The most popular among them is Hadoop, which is used to process data. Apache Hadoop is an open source software framework that stores data in a distributed manner and processes the data in parallel. Hadoop uses something called HDFS, or Hadoop Distributed File System. As the name suggests, it stores data in a distributed manner. The file gets divided into a number of blocks, which spreads across the cluster of machines. For example, if you have a large file you want to process, using HDFS, it will divide this file into different chunks, distributed to different machines. Also, when you divide that file, it will distribute the data across all devices, like data A is stored in 2 places. If one of these devices fail, your data won't be lost because you have a backup. That means if you have a large task, it will be divided into subtasks, which each of these subtasks will perform what they need to do. Like this, instead of one machine does all the tasks, it is distributed to multiple machines. When finished, these machines will assemble the results. This is known as parallel processing. Once big data is processed, what you need to do is analyze it. Data was limited to spreadsheets and databases. They were ordered, neat, and organized into columns and rows. But with big data, we need better than a spreadsheet to analyze it. So as we used Hadoop for processing big data, after that we need to analyze data. We can use charts and graphs or other visual representations to understand data, or taking advantage of AI and machine learning to automatically identify patterns and trends in large datasets that may be difficult or time-consuming for humans to detect. We can use NLP or natural language processing to extract insights from unstructured data such as text, speech, and images. Also, we can build AI models to predict future outcomes, such as predicting future disasters or forecasting sales. Not to forget, AI-powered computer vision can extract insights from images and videos, such as identifying objects, detecting patterns, and tracking movements. Analyzing and extracting data can revolutionize the world of business, like improving customer experience. By analyzing customer data, businesses can better understand their needs and tailor their products or services to better meet those needs. Also, businesses can identify market trends, like identify what is trendy among people and work on making a better product and sell it for those people. With big data, businesses are able to find new opportunities, which will help them to grow and meet new customers. Not to forget, big data analysis can improve decision making, because businesses can use big data to gain insights and make more informed decisions, leading to better outcomes. And because we are using AI and machine learning for detecting fraud, this can help a business manage risks. Now, don't think that big data is only for business. We can use it in healthcare, like we can use patterns and medical records to spot diseases and create new medicine. And as mentioned in this video, using AI and machine learning to detect man-made disasters and environmental disasters like earthquakes. Now that we know about big data, we should not forget that this data is the data of each one of us, and it is being used by others and analyzed, which strikes the problem of data privacy, because we have the rights to keep it private. Another issue is data security. Can we really trust the person storing our data will keep it safe? I want to know your thoughts. But all in all, big data can revolutionize the world, especially in business, because the ability to use this data and identify what the customer needs, the market trends, and better decision making will help a business grow, which leads to building better products and starting new projects. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure to comment your thoughts on big data, and I recommend you to go watch the 7 growing industries of the future, or check out my HTML and CSS tutorial playlist for beginners if you are looking to build your own website.